You're watching GCL South Baseball on EH Sports. It's got a big game feel here in the pack as these two GCL juggernauts collide in a conclusion to decide the season series, which currently sits at 1-1. Moeller sits at 12-12 on the season with a 5-1 record in the GCL. Their only loss in the GCL coming to Elder here at the pack. Hopefully you remember that one. Speaking of Elder, they come in at 11-7, 3-3 in the GCL, and it's a big one. And it's live on EH Sports. Thank you for joining us here at the pack. I'm Troy Parker alongside Eric Mason. Eric, what do you got on this game?
Eric, I'm calling myself Troy. I'm super pumped for this game. It's a GCL competition. It's a beautiful day outside, a little bit chilly, but you got the action heating up for you. You got Caleb McComas against Nathan McDowell. We haven't seen McDowell yet this year. Last game, I believe, was who pitched last game for Moeller?
Was it Maybury?
Yes, Seth Maybury. Yeah, he closed against the game here at home. So we saw Maybury. He threw pretty well last game. McComas, we all remember the first game. He threw amazing against Moeller. Didn't give up too many hits. Only one earned run, and that was a home run, which should never have really happened. 3-2 count, we knew. He kind of got screwed over there. But threw an amazing game, that entire game. And then it was, I forget who came in behind him, but I know Dylan Wollweber ended up closing that one. Overall, it was a great game for both teams. Moeller just ended up giving up in that last inning. So super pumped for this game. Two great pitchers on the mound today. So it's going to be very much a pitching contest. But you got to remember, both these teams have a very good offense. Moeller's averaging 334, while Elder is averaging 308 at the plate. That is batting average that I am speaking of, and so these are two really good GCL teams, and they're going head-to-head right now.
McComas kicks it off. Swung on first pitch. That'll find a gap. Reggie Watson, first pitch swinging, which we've seen this Moeller team likes to do a lot. It's a leadoff single.
Yep, you gotta love it, I guess. Watson just starting it off way early, and that can be frustrating as a pitcher. First pitch, you already have a guy on base, and yeah, definitely can be unfortunate.
It's all good. Swiss will throw him out.
So now double play is in play with no outs and a fresh count to the one, the only, Matt Ponatowski. The pitch found the zone. Good pitch, 0-1.
Yeah, one thing that Moeller was big on last game was jumping on the pitcher early, and that was on Monday against Ryan Smith. They had about 5 runs. Yeah, 5 runs in that first inning. They had 8 hits total. Majority of those came from that first inning, so it's just jumping on this pitcher early is what these Crusaders are trying to do.
Pitch from McComas. Swung on, he's late on it, and foul.
One thing that Moeller definitely struggled with against McComas early in the season was getting too deep in counts, trying to look for that perfect pitch, and McComas would never get it to him. They would wait for him to leave it over the plate, just never did. So now they're adjusting. They realize they have to attack because he's got that nasty slider curveball action that he's going to be throwing late in the at-bat.
The 0-2. Just a bit outside. Smith walks him down at first and throws back to McComas. 1-2. Big at bat here. If you can't strike him out, get him to roll over. It's the main goal. 1-2. The pitch. Swung on straight up into the air and then into the infield. Caught by first at Veldhouse, and first out of the evening.
Yep, that's perfect. You got Matt Ponatowski up there. Just get him on a jam shot, sends it straight in the air. Perfect way to get that 2-hole out. I mean, now you got Connor Kuzo coming up, and he's quite the hitter himself. 395 on the year with 20 RBIs. He hit a home run in his last appearance at the pack. He's hit quite a few since then as well. He's got some power behind him. Make sure you have to pitch around him.
Yeah, don't want to give this guy a perfect pitch right down the middle because he will take it. Fresh count. Swung on a foul, back at us. 0-1.
Kuzo should really focus on getting some solid contact here. Not necessarily driving it to the wall, just a nice hit to allow Watson to get to third base or at least second, just get in scoring position.
The 0-1 pitch from McComas. Steps out to right field. Will it stay in play? It will, and it will stay fair. A catch from Ryan Smith in right. 2 outs.
Smith was definitely struggling out there in right. Sun's at that perfect angle right now to where it's going to make it very challenging on pop-ups. We saw it with Veldhouse. He was covering his face to allow some shade from the sun with his glove. Smith was doing the same thing there, and it seemed like he was struggling out there close to the line. So definitely going to be a factor for these defenders today.
Glazer now up for Moeller with 2 outs. Got a tough task with the runner on first. The pitch. Swung on. Sent to Lammers at second. Takes it to second. And it's 4 batters. That's all it took for McComas to retire to the side. Panthers bat next, live on EH Sports. Welcome back in here to Jack Adams Stadium here at the Pack, taking a look at the lineup for today's game. Panthers leading off with Mason Chumley, then Dylan Woolweber and Jack Rosenacker. That's your starting 3. Carson Smith catching, the senior. Had that spot all year. Tucker Veldhouse at first. Lammers at second. Ryan Smith in right field. Waddell at short. Cameron left. And Caleb McComas, as you just saw, on the bump today.
That's nearly identical to the lineup they had on Monday. Just a few switches, 7, 8, 9. Panthers didn't hit too well last game against Moeller. Only having 3 hits total through 5 innings. I don't think they played that entire 6th, so I wasn't sure if they were able to get that bat. Only 3 hits the entire game. Those belong to Chumley, Rosenacker, and Lammers, I believe.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the show Ted Lasso, and I think his philosophy of being a goldfish needs to be in play today. Got to have a short-term memory coming off a big loss against Moeller in the last one.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that really hurt Elder was that Maybury was just dominating on the mound. He gave up that walk-off here at the Pack, and he was just ready for revenge. So he shut him down in that first inning, and then his offense was right there behind him.
Nathan McDowell on the bump, and he's got some speed behind him.
It'd be huge for Chumley here just to get a nice single or just find a way on. Rattle him up on the base paths.
McDowell from the stretch. The 1-0 pitch. That one will miss outside as well. 2-0.
McDowell's thrown a total of 24 innings so far on the year, 2.04 ERA.
The 2-0. That'll find the zone, 2-1.
And McDowell's, you can tell by his stature that he throws hard. He throws really hard, and he's got that slider. He's got the late movement and hard breaking action.
That one came back at him as it's a foul ball, 2-2.
That looked different from the rest of his fastballs. Maybe he's mixing in a two-seam there because it definitely cut back in on Chumley.
Yeah, that's some movement. 2-2 new outs. Chumley leads off. Got a fight in this count. The pitch. That got him. Strikeout looking. It's a tough break for Chumley. Thought that one was a little bit outside, but Two strikes. You got to be a little more aggressive, and he walks and strikes out looking.
Yeah, and it might have been a little bit outside, but 2 strikes. You got to protect. Solid pitch by McDowell there.
So Weber will step into the box. Battle of the 21s. Pitch from McDowell. That one, they says, finds the outside corner, but that's a close call.
Yeah, that was that was definitely outside. Safe to say.
Kind of had more of that two-seam motion on it, as it's 1-0, 1-1 now. Excuse me.
It seems like Glosser is realizing that this umpire likes that outside pitch because he's really setting up in the other batter's box, allowing for McDowell to get that bigger target outside of the zone. They might be attacking that today.
That one went straight back at his hands. 1-2. Good job from McDowell to jam him.
If pitchers can pick up on the umpire's tendencies and really attack it, that's where you can put your hitter at a disadvantage.
The 1-2. Swung on and fouled. Woolen River will stay alive.
You got this 2-1.
Still a 1-2 after the foul ball with the 1 out. The pitch from McDowell. That one's in the dirt. 2-2. The 2-2. Inside on the hands and battled his way back to a full count. Full count. The payoff pitch. Right down Broadway. He got him looking. Back-to-back strikeouts.
And that at-bats like those just shows the lack of aggressiveness out of a batter. 3-2 count. You got to keep in the mindset of, I'm not striking out here. I am putting the ball in play. Seems like Woolen Weber was kind of hoping just to reach base, which, of course, is a great goal, but you got 2 strikes on you. You got to be swinging, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on it.
Now misses outside 1-0. Jack Rosenacker sets up to the plate, looking to break the tendencies of strikeout looking.
That slider is quickly becoming a challenge for these Panthers.
The pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
McDowell doesn't just throw hard. He's got great movement on his pitches. His fastball's moving way in on these righties, and his slider has got some great movement on it.
Didn't miss by much, but it does miss anyway. 2-1.
When you have pitches that can move in opposite directions, it makes it very challenging for a hitter to make solid contact on it.
2-1. Foul ball. Oh, and they call it live. They call it live. I thought it went off his ankle. It kind of looked apparent.
Coach Thompson
the umpires
asked for an appeal.
Yeah, the umpires will come together because that looked, and it looked completely changed direction.
Yeah, Jack Rosenacker's not moving. Yeah, it definitely changed direction. 100%. That 100% hit him. It may have hit the dirt first, but it definitely hit his leg on the way back up from the rebound. Wow,
and they call him
that
out.
Is insane.
Whew, man.
Coach Thompson does not like that at all. You can see from the replay that was just shown that that was clearly a foul ball. He did foul it into the dirt, but you can see the redirection.
Come on, Blue!
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the redirection.
It might not be as apparent on the replay, but man, I saw it from back here, and that just completely ricocheted off his leg. So we'll let you sit with that one as the Moeller Crusaders come out to bat. Welcome back to Jack Adams Stadium. After a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Panthers, the Moeller Crusaders back up to bat. They only went through 4 batters on their last one. Adam Mayberry leads us off for the Crusaders. That one quickly, first pitch, rolls over to second. And a bad throw. Might have him at first. Got him in a pickle. Over to second. Got him. And the Panthers get bailed out.
Can it get any more sloppier? That is wild. You get the wild throw, and then Mayberry got caught way off the bag. Instead of turning towards foul territory, he was going around towards second. But you got to remember, I mean, Veldhouse had a really good jump on that wild throw there.
One swung and foul back into the inning. Yeah, the Panthers really got bailed out there because that was a bad throw from Lammers at second.
Yeah, let's take a look at this. I applaud Carson Smith. You see him, he's running right to get the backup, and he was right there to receive that ball thrown away. And Mayberry was not expecting that whatsoever, expecting Smith to have the ball in his hand. He turns around, and he's like, oh, no. And he's like, I can't get back because I already threw it to first base, so it's like I'm forced to go to second. Great job by the Panthers coming off of that mistake.
Mm-hmm. Good way to bounce back, and that's that veteran presence that we talk about so much with Carson Smith behind the plate. Is you have to have that veteran guy behind the plate controlling the infield, and that's what you got to do as a catcher is cover up that first, and so it's a great job as we're quickly 0-2 in this count. Misses high. Tegan Cumberland up to bat for Moeller. That one swung on and missed on the outside corner for strike 3. Beautiful pitch.
You could tell Cumberland did not want to swing at that one, but he's like, 2 strikes, got to at least attempt to swing, and it was definitely an attempt. Great job by Caleb McComas.
Ronnie Allen up to bat for the Crusaders, looking to avoid a 1-2-3 inning. The pitch. That's a pretty pitch, 0-1.
McComas is feeling himself out there.
The 0-1. Nice breaking ball. Not by much. It misses 1-1.
That's a perfect pitch right there. Even if it did miss inside a little bit, still right around the zone.
The 1-1. That misses inside as well. 2-1.
Maybe he's thinking that's high. Definitely not inside.
The pitch swung on and missed for 2-2. Doesn't leave it up chance there.
McComas is attacking these players.
Looks like Allen's hugging the plate as well. The 2-2. That one low and inside. Works its way to a full count. The pitch from McComas, the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. The Panthers play ball don't lie in a 1-2-3 inning as we head to a quick break live on EA Sports. pretty much the hero of the last inning on the backup of the third to first. Carson Smith, the veteran senior, comes up the bat. Fresh count to Smith as we kick off the bottom of the second. Now misses outside 1-0.
A phrase that should be re-echoing in these Panthers' minds is find a way. Find a way on base. It's not going to be easy, but you got to find a way to get on the bag because McDowell is not going to let it happen very easily. He might make a few mistakes here and there, but he seems to be pretty locked in right now, so you got to find a way.
1-1 count. Carson Smith won at that last one as the pitch comes. I want to find the zone as well. 1-2. 1-2 count. The pitch. That one misses outside. 2-2. Just got a teetering on that one. Close, but a good take.
Would expect the high fastball here.
2-2. Swung on to right. Will it get down? Wonderful play in right. Tegan Cumberland on right makes an incredible play onto the right field line.
Yeah, and he had plenty of room to do it. You saw him run up against the fence there. Hey, you go ahead and take another look at it. Sends it high into right field, just enough for Cumberland to reach out and get it. Definitely trying to avoid a dive there, as he would have been face planting right into that fencing there, but reached out just enough to get a grab.
That was kind of a delayed reaction by me because I thought that was a foul ball heading into the parking lot. Kind of had a weird come off the bat, but nice job from Cumberland and right to track it down as we're back here with the Veldhouse at the plate. 0-1. The pitch. Turned on, but right to him. A tough break. Reggie Watson at short.
Veldhouse has been amazing in the past few games, making solid contact. You saw it again there. Just unlucky. It goes right to Watson.
That's a tough break in a game like this where every hit matters and you barrel one right to short. Tough break. The pitch. Out in the other batter's box. Lammers up to bat.
Lammers is usually somebody we see in the 3-hole fall down to the 6. Hasn't been batting too great. Only .234 on the season through 47 at-bats.
Now to find the zone. 1-1.
Not too long ago, he was batting in the 350s, so he's been on a rough stretch in these past few games, but looking to bounce back here.
Could not be a better time than now. I've had a lot of heat behind it, but misses high. 2-1. 2-1. That one fouled off to the left side. Now so close to painting a line. Straightens that one out. That will be a hit.
It almost looked like a check swing there. Didn't quite want it that much, and probably if he would have really went for it, probably would have been a base hit.
2-2. Turned on over to first. Could be trouble. Got it. Good bounce back from Kuzo at first. And McDowell covers. And for the third out, 1-2-3 once more as we head to a quick break live on EH Sports. Welcome back here to Jack Adams Stadium as the Moeller Crusaders get back up to bat after going 1, 2, 3 in the top of the second. We head to the top of the third. Zach Wittenauer leads it off for Moeller.
Wittenauer last game went 1 for 2.
First pitch swinging once again. That's 3 in a row. What a play in third.
Jack Rosenacker showing that athleticism again. We've seen him across the infield all this year. He does another stellar play there. Great job by the junior.
He grabs it, spins around, doesn't rush it either. Does a great job. As I mentioned, 3 straight innings of first pitch swinging. And that one hit him right in the back, and he wears it.
Plunked him, and definitely a mistake. Hate to do something like that to the bottom of the order.
Reggie Watson, the leadoff hitter, as you just mentioned. He hits the 9-hole. McComas has got to calm himself down. After you hit a batter, it can really mess with your mind. I think Caleb's kind of a mentally tough kid. I think he can handle it. Just got to make sure he knows that. Back over to first. In time.
So if you take a look at Carson Smith, he's glancing over at Moppin over at first base because you can't really see it from this angle, but he's jumping back and forth. He's hopping. They're trying to catch him in between hops for the pickoff.
That one bunts straight back to McComas. He'll go to first and got him. But does the job it wanted to do. Sack bunt. Advances the runner.
McComas potentially could have had Moppin over there at second base, but it would have been a close play. Definitely wouldn't have gotten the double play, but wanted to get that for sure out over at first base.
Yeah, I do not hate the decision from him at all.
Maybe if there were no outs, then potentially go at second, but now there's 2 outs. Sack fly can't score him, so.
The pitch from McComas. Turned on over the head of first. Malpin around third, heads for home, and he's up standing. And the Crusaders are on the board.
Yep, that sack butt comes back to bite you. Ponopowski finally gets his first hit off of McComas.
I wouldn't hate a mound visit from Carson Smith because that's the man that you hit with a pitch that finds his way home. McComas, you got to try to deal with that now. Put it in the past.
One thing he's doing is he's throwing consistent strikes. That one just happened to get turned on.
Pitch. Swung on. Foul tip. Connor Kuzo. Up to bat, down 0-1 in this count. The 0-1 pitch from McComas.
Oh.
Oh. Did not miss by much.
That is a frustrating pitch right there. 100%.
Like.
And it hurts when you have pitches like those against a team like Moeller is because every pitch matters. And something like that happens, it makes it very frustrating and very difficult to get these guys out.
That one will find the zone. 1-2. I would say same pitch or even a little worse than the last pitch. 1-2, 2 outs to get out of the inning.
Definitely don't want to miss high to Kuzo.
The pitch. No, it misses.
Oh, that is rough. That is rough. Everybody in this place thought that was a strike.
McComas is walking, and McComas is walking his way over to first, over to the dugout. Excuse me. Crazy twos. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. The pitch from McComas. Misses high.
This is the exact situation that we found ourselves in when Kuzo hit a home run off of McComas. He was robbed from 2 strike threes and then eventually got to that 3-2 count.
See if we have a little deja vu or will the script flip? The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled. Full count, 2 outs, runner on first. The pitch. Swung on. Right center. It will drop. Ponatowski rounds second. Heads for third. He'll be upstanding. Runners on the corners.
That is frustrating. 100% full frustration there. Could have had him out on 2 strikes. But sometimes that's how the script is written. And you just got to deal with it.
Now at the bat, Donovan Glazer. He's got a golden opportunity with one runner in scoring position. And I wouldn't hesitate on saying Kuzo might go for second here. Not a big lead at first, though. Hopping back and forth. Fresh count. The pitch from McComas to Lammers at second. Could be trouble. Jared Lammers loses it for an error, and a run will score off of it.
That's his second error of today. Your Coach Thompson might want to start making a decision for the next inning. Would have had an easy ground out either to second base or to first base. Both force outs. Ends up costing a run.
The pitch from McComas. Finds the corner. 0-1.
Things like this for a pitcher is super frustrating. Umpire not helping you out at all. And then when your defense isn't backing you up, makes it very challenging to keep executing pitches. Interested to see what he continues to do here.
Steps off the back. Runners on first and second. Still looking to get out of this nightmare inning for McComas. Just can't catch any breaks. Missing some umpire calls and an error by Lammers. The pitch. Got him swinging. And the dart goes back to second. He's back well in time, and throw brings him off the bag. 0-2. That's a risky play. Carson Smith's got to have a lot of trust in Roger Waddell.
Great job by Waddell. On top of it, in there in time.
The 0-2. Swung on, fouled to the left side. Will go out of play.
Yeah, that play was seen earlier this year. I believe the last home game the Panthers played. Waddell didn't get back in time, so it was pretty much that exact same throw, but Waddell didn't have as good of a jump because Smith is like, hey, I'm going. I'm throwing if I see something, and Waddell is meant to see that and go to second base immediately. That didn't happen last time they attempted that, so it was nice to see that they were able to be on the same page there.
The 0-2 pitch. Runners go. That one's in the air. Stays in the infield. Caught at third. So the Panthers get out of a tough inning with a fly out to third. 2-0 as we head to Dylan Akers in the studio.
Good afternoon, Panther fans. I'm Dylan Akers here back in the studio. Before we get into this quick inning break, I want to give a great thanks to Troy and Eric, giving a great call out there to a great first 3 innings. So back here in the inning break, we're going to give you a quick update on GCL standings. First off, we're going to go to LaSalle. They are 2-7 right now and mathematically eliminated from winning the GCL. They play Elder twice coming up. So even if they weren't mathematically eliminated, they still have a very hard schedule ahead of them. Moving on to St. X, and they are not eliminated, believe it or not. They are 3-4 right now and play Moeller twice. They've already lost to Moeller, but they still have a chance. They're fighting for that GCL title. They need Moeller to lose out, though. Our quantitative specialist back here at the studio has them about a 5% chance to win the GCL. Moving on to your Elder Panthers right now, playing against the Moeller Crusaders. Right now they're 3-3. They've already beaten X twice. They're 1-1 against Moeller, and they've lost to LaSalle. They play LaSalle twice and obviously are down 2-0 right now. But let's not forget that walk-off that won them the last game against Moeller. So they are still very much alive right now. So we still very much believe in our Panthers to win it all. And then obviously moving on to the big dogs, the 5-1 Moeller Crusaders. And they have obviously been a formidable opponent against the Panthers today and any team that has faced them throughout the season. 5-1 record, like I said, they have 3 games left though, and it is the toughest schedule out of these teams. They play Elder and then St. X twice. That is going to be a hard way to end out the season. They are still favored to win it all. Our predictions have them about going 6-3 ending out the year, but that's all speculation as of now. I've been Dylan Akers, and we're going to send you back to the action with Troy and Eric.
Thank you, Dylan, back in the studio. Welcome back here to Jack Adams Stadium. It's a 2-0 Moeller lead, and the Panthers looking to get their first hit of the evening. They've gone 1-2-3 in both bottoms of the first and second as we move to the bottom of the third.
McDowell pitching a gem, and these Panthers just are feeding it up.
That one not missed by much, but it does miss 2-0. The 2-0. Beautiful pitch, 2-1. The 2-1. Works his way to a hitter's count, 3-1.
Great job by Smith to be selective with what pitch he decides to swing at. Took that slider in the previous.
The 3-1 got him swinging for 3-2.
Wouldn't be surprised to see McDowell go back to that slider. These Panthers are having a lot of trouble with it. Can't make solid contact, and plenty of whiff opportunity there.
That one rolls it over to second. Fires. Got him at first. That's Wittenauer at second making the play.
And that was a close play. Wittenauer over there at second. You got to remember these Crusaders, they're used to playing on turf. That every team in the GCL except for this one has a turf field. Moeller always playing on their turf field. And you saw the ground ball roll over there. It kind of blooped up on the fringe. And so these Crusaders are like, hey, we got to stay back, wait for it to hit the dirt where there's less chance of bad hops. Almost cost you a base hit.
That one swung on and missed by Waddell. He wanted that one. 0-1. The pitch from McDowell. Swung on and missed off the edge of the bat. 0-2. Steps off the back, didn't like what he saw. McDowell had a long stretch there. Now back at the batter, 0-2. The pitch to Waddell. This is outside. Great take on a 2-strike count, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And the gem continues for Nathan McDowell.
Now batting the left fielder, number 12, Bradley Timmer.
Cameron was not in the lineup last game.
Pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. I like the aggressiveness though.
He's batting 154 through 13 at-bats. Only a 231 slugging percentage. He struck out 6 times, so just about a little bit shy of 50%.
The 0-1 misses high and outside for 1-1.
Coach Thompson always says seniors wins championships. That includes the GCL championship. Wanting his seniors to step up puts in Cameron.
I want to find the zone, 1-2.
Inconsistency is definitely a key for umpiring, and Elder is not seeing that right now.
The 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Crazy twos.
Wouldn't be surprised to see a slider.
The 2-2 pitch. between the legs. And full count. The payoff pitch. Got a walk. And the Panthers have a base runner for the first time this evening.
That's perfect. Finding a way. Worked himself to a full count. Now finds himself at first base. And Chumley has got to be thinking to himself, how will I respond? Finally have a guy on first base. Maybe that'll bring some momentum to the bats.
And the Panthers finally find their way back to the top of the lineup. Chumley. First pitch swing. Foul ball 0-1.
Panthers giving a little bit of a heckle to the umpire after the previous foul ball.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled. Camera was going to second.
Cameron only one stolen base on the year, attempting for his second, but he hasn't been on base a whole lot, so does have some solid speed on him.
0-2. Camera on first. The pitch. Swung on it. Strike 3. As the Crusaders are dominating in the field and have yet to give up a hit as we head to top of the fourth. Welcome back here to Jack Adams Stadium. And that one will miss outside. 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, sent up into the air and foul.
Cumberland batting .324 through 34 at-bats. Slugging percentage of .441.
1-1. This is high and outside. Beautiful breaking ball. Ooh, not by much.
Fantastic pitch by McComas. Smith set up outside, misses outside. That's exactly where you want to be with that off speed.
3-1. Swung on and missed. Works his way to a full count. That one swung on and foul tip back into the backstop. Still 3-2.
Cumberland right on it. Both these players are ready to go. Still waiting on the umpire.
Full count. Swung on straight back at him, and a great at bat from Tegan Cumberland. Runner on first.
Yeah, I would not. I do not agree with that pitch selection there. I can't tell if they threw a changeup where Cumberland fouled it straight back, but kind of rule 101 is if the guy fouls it straight back, you don't throw the same pitch. And I don't know if he threw a changeup on the one and he fouled it back. Maybe that's where they're coming with the philosophy of beat him with the fastball. My opinion, probably should have gone curveball low, but
it is a 3-2 count as well. Don't forget that.
That's where it comes in as well. Missing those strike calls early.
Lays down a bunt. Cumberland goes to second easily. And Ronnie Allen does his job for a sacrifice bunt, the second of the game for Crusaders.
Now batting, number 11, Zach Wittenauer.
Zach Wittenauer, second time batting in 2 innings. He led off the last inning. Grounded out the third. And his last at bat. Coma steps off the back.
One thing that is really unfortunate with the sacrifice bunt with no outs is that the double play is no longer in effect.
The pitch. Down low in the dirt.
McComas frustrated with the calls.
I might have had a bad vantage point. Might have been higher than I thought it was.
Yeah, Smith went for the block. Probably shouldn't have done that. Didn't hit the dirt.
Yeah, it's hard to call a strike as an umpire when the catcher goes down on knees.
Smith does a really good job of settling down his pitcher because it's very frustrating. It seems like every time McComas is on the mound, he has to face some unfortunate officiating. We saw it at home against Moeller. Saw it at X, first game. Starting to see it here now. All McComas appearances. And it can be frustrating.
1-0. That one will find a hole. As Cumberland heads home. Gotta be close, but not close enough. McComas backs it up, throws to second. Way over. And he heads to third, standing.
The entire play, I'm saying, when will it stop?
The bad news bears have infected the Panthers.
Well, oh no, that is not what you want to see. Look, take a look at this. McComas, perfect backup, and just launches it.
Such a tough break. And McComas got to calm himself down.
Three errors for the Panthers in 3 1/3 innings. Stats like that does not win GCL games. Not at all. It's clean baseball. Clean baseball wins games like these. And giving up free runs, it's not going to cut it.
Still 1 out, runner on third. Swung on and fouled. All you need is a ball in play. Most likely will score a run. Ball in the air definitely will, as long as it gets out of the infield. 1-1 crucial at bat for Maupin. That hit him off the top of the head.
Oh, wow.
You can't move into a pitch.
Looks like he leaned into it.
Yeah, he definitely did. He's bent down. Seems like he's squat. He's squat, but he also leaned down into it. A little bit too close to the strike zone to be leaning. I'm not saying it was going to be a strike. I'm just saying that he sort of bent down to let it hit him in the head.
That's his second hit by pitch in 2 at-bats. He work his way to Reggie Watson, top of the order. Back over to first. He's back in time.
McComas, you can see that frustration over that pickoff. Threw that nearly as hard as he could.
Maupin didn't end up finding his way all the way to home his last time getting on. I want to find the zone 0-1.
Watson started to show bunt there.
Runners on the corners, 0-1 count with 1 out. McComas back over to third this time. He's in time. The pitch. Definitely should bunt that time. Smith goes over to first. And Malpin's back in time. 0-2. Runners on the corners, 0-2 with 1 out. The pitch from McComas. That one turned on to right field. That one's got a chance. And it is gone. A 3-run bomb for the Moeller Crusaders. And he knew it straight off the bat. Reggie Watson, the leadoff hitter.
All smiles for Watson as he crosses the plate. That was a moonshot. Completely turns on it, and he sends that one into the woods for the absolute Crusader bomb there.
Four-run inning for the Crusaders. That one swung on and find a hole. Lamber's not there in time.
Now this is where you would like to see the pitching coach come out and take a visit towards his pitcher. The thing is these runs is not McComas' fault. Sure, he gave up a home run there, but come on. I mean, like, he can't catch a break. Should have been out of the inning a couple of batters ago. Errors in the field. Yeah, he didn't really help himself overthrowing second base, but overall just frustration.
Pitch misses outside, 1-0.
The more mistakes that keep on happening, the quicker this game is slipping from the fingertips of the Panthers.
1-0. Swung on and fouled, sent back right at us. 1-1. And emotions are low here at Jack Adams Stadium. Kind of all the air sucked right out of this building.
Yeah, good showing here today. But probably can't get much quieter.
It feels like we're at a golf match.
I was literally just about to say that.
Runner on first. 1-1 with 1 out. Pitch misses outside. Connor Kuzo, batting .395 heading in today with 43 at-bats. Pitch swung on. Missed. Smith bobbles it. And the double play is now out as Ponitowski advances to second.
These Panthers are playing in the same intensity as they were against LaSalle at home, which they completely gave the game away to the Lancers. And now they're doing the same thing against Moeller. Just not locked in.
Kuma staring up at Ponitowski at second. That one swung on and through. Ponitowski will head over to third. Runners on the corners. Still with 1 out. Still got to get out of this inning somehow.
There's some action up in the bullpen for the Panthers. From this angle, we can't tell who it is.
Now batting, number 20, Donovan Glosser.
But wouldn't be surprised for this to be McComas' last batter if he can't get him out.
Glosser's 0 for 2. He reached on an error. The last one. Pitch swung on straight up in the air. Chumley tracking it. And he's got it. But the damage is done. A sac fly for Donovan Glosser. Monatowski will score.
Seems like Chumley thought it was 3 outs there. Didn't get in very quick at all.
In all fairness, I don't think he really had a chance on that one.
No, I'm not saying that. It's just that he started jogging with the baseball like he was getting ready to sort of turn around back to the dugout.
Pitch breaking ball finds the zone right down Broadway 0-1. Adam Mayberry up to bat for Moeller. That one will miss outside 1-1.
This just goes to show, excuse me for cutting you off. This just goes to show how important the mental game is in baseball. If you're not staying locked in, not staying in the moment, don't letting things that you can't control affect the way you play, this is what happens.
I want to find the zone 1-2.
Because when you start letting the umpire, you start letting unfortunate breaks ease into your mind. That's where you start messing up, making routine errors, just frustration.
That one swung on, tops it, and fair. Oh, foul.
He was standing in fair territory. Let's go. He's standing
I
in
thought
fair
I saw
territory.
chalk.
Let's go. You got to be better.
Yeah, Veldhouse, if he would have let it go, it would have been foul, but picked it up while it was still fair. For sure was heading foul, but standing in fair territory.
Got to be better.
This inning could have ended 6 batters ago.
Try to end it now. 1-2. The pitch. Tops it. This could be trouble.
Oh,
And it is.
no.
Kuzo finds his way to third. Runners on the corners once again.
The wound may never close. I really hope McComas is telling himself, hey, play your game. You come home after this one, don't hang your head on it. Don't hang your head on it. You're doing your job the entire time. It's just other factors. And remember, focus on the things you can control. McComas, he's doing fine in the things that he can control. It's just that outer stuff.
That one misses high. 1-0.
And it's just unfortunate to see it in GCL games like this, because wanting to win the GCL, you got to beat Moeller. Failed to do so. You won it the first game after that walk-off, which was amazing. Haven't been able to come back since.
That one sent straight up to Smith and right. And finally get out of a really tough inning. The Panthers have lots of work to do. 7-0. Right now for the Panthers, I feel like it's Monday heading into a 40-hour week as they have a lot of work to do on the bat.
That could not have been said any better. That was awesome. Oh, my gosh.
Rolls over on the first pitch. Moeller as McDowell walk it over to first.
Yeah, Troy, you could not have summed that one up any better. It's like the weekend's behind you. You have nothing to look forward to. Oh my gosh, it doesn't get much better than that. It's probably the best thing that happened in this
Or
game.
much worse than that.
That's true.
Jack Rosenacker. I'm going to get something going. 1 out. That one inside. 1 out.
It's like in the game changer post report that it makes up with AI. Should use that as the first line.
I want to find the zone 1-1.
If you miss the game on Thursday, it's like driving into work on a Monday morning.
1-1.
Traffic.
That one swung on and missed 1-2. It's like, seeing there's a bunch of snow on the ground, but school's not canceled.
It's like showing up at Elderfest tomorrow when it's going to be pouring. I'm already thinking about it.
1-2. Swung on and foul to the right side. Will it stay? It will not.
Yeah, that's going to tail out of play.
Cumberland and right kind of scared me. I was like, yeah, it's definitely foul, right? Right? Yeah, that's right, yeah. The pitch misses outside. 2-2. One swung on by Rosenacker. He can't keep that one fair.
Cannot tell you how many times that's happened in this season. It's happened a few times last year, but just tailing it just foul on that third base line.
2-2. 1 out. The pitch. In the dirt. Works his way to a full count. That's what I'm going to say right now. You can hear a mouse squeak here at the pack. Three-two. Got him looking for strike 3. Rosenacker, you cannot take that one in a game like this.
The no-hitter stays alive.
Now batting, number 20, Carson Smith.
2 outs. Carson Smith up the bat. Looking to avoid yet another 1-2-3 inning.
There's nothing more challenging than an offense looking up at the scoreboard and seeing a long way away from coming back into the game and being like, man, what are we going to do? Because against Moeller, you're not going to score very many runs, and let alone 7 on there to tie it up.
Rolls over to Watson at short. He'll fire. A lot of speed behind it. And once again, a 1-2-3 inning for the Crusaders on defense. Let's take a quick break live on EH Sports. Welcome back to Jack Adams Stadium. Moeller Crusaders looking to replicate what they did last inning. Batted through. That one got him swinging. Ronnie Allen leads us off. Went in the dirt. Carson Smith can't find it. Luke Rell, forgot to mention, is on the bump now for the Panthers. The pitch from Rell. Swung on and missed. 1-2.
Yeah, Rell has been the #1 guy out of the pen this year. 9 1/3 innings pitched. 7.50 ERA. Very impressive. Also a 1.5 whip. 6 strikeouts on the year. 67 strike percentage.
Kind of jammed him at the hand, straight up in the air. An easy can of corn play for Carson Smith for the first out.
Literally doesn't get much easier for Carson. Did not have to move whatsoever.
He could have stayed.
Didn't even take his mask off. He literally just stood up, saw it was right there. He just turned his glove over and let it just drop in.
He could have stayed in his stance, honestly.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Just stayed in his stance, turned the glove over, just tossed it back to Rell. Yep. Nonchalant like that.
Misses outside. So as you mentioned earlier, Elderfest tomorrow. Should be fun. Do you sign up for anything, Mr. President?
Yeah, me and Caleb McComas, who was on the bump previously, we're taking the talents to the cornhole boards. Yeah. So I'm glad the coaches took him out because I don't want his arm to be too sore because our tournament run is a lot more important than this GCL competition for sure.
Yeah, there's no way.
And I think Coach Thompson can agree with that statement.
Oh, yeah. Shows bunt. Doesn't pull it back. He gets it. Rell thought he was going to dive for it, but he makes the play.
I thought he was either going to dive or die. None of those happened. Voids collision, and that's what you call an athlete on the mound. Pitchers are athletes too, and Rell proves it there.
Fresh count. It's Connor Malpin at the bat. Swung on and foul. The 0-1. The pitch. Breaking ball. Beautiful. 0-2. Breaking ball out of his shoes. Get that man a map because he was lost on that one. Got him swinging for a 1-2-3 inning. Good start for Luke Rell. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Panther Athletic Complex as Tucker Veldhouse leads us off. They broke the streak of 1, 2, 3 innings in the third, and then get back to it in the fourth, looking to break the chain. The pitch. Swung on. To short. Man, that kid has a cannon. Reggie Watson.
Yeah, Reggie definitely has an arm behind him. His dad either played in AA or AAA baseball. I know he didn't quite make it to the majors, but he has got some heck of athletic ability. And he displays it all the time on the field. He displayed it on the football field. He was a wide receiver for Moeller, #1 wide receiver. Either #1 or #2. I know he had one of the most passing or receiving yards, I should say, in the GCL. So most likely #1. But very good athlete, very good arm.
Fresh count to Jared Lammers takes the first pitch. I just thought of another analogy for this game. It's like you're down 3-0 in a best-of-7 series.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to find the 7-1-1. No, you didn't like that one as much?
No.
No?
No.
Wow. I'll quit now. I'm sorry.
You set the bar pretty high, and just you're playing limbo with that one.
That one straight back at him. And the no-hit vanishes. What does Peyton Manning say? Epic comeback starts right now. I think that's what we're preparing for right now.
Take a look at the replay. That's going to rip up the history books. Sends it right back up the middle. No more.
Number 6, Ryan Smith.
So now 7, 8, and 9 look to pick up where Lammers just left them off. Runner on first. Pitch. It's outside. Andriaco came in to sub for Lammers at first. Easily advances to second.
Not a whole lot of hustle there by Glosser.
Ryan Smith up to bat. The pitch. Outside. 1-0. That one swung on and fouled. Smith kind of got jammed on that one. 2-1. Two-one count. 1 out. McDowell pitch. Watson misses it. He is human over at short.
Another error, 5th error on this game.
However, it doesn't exactly equate for the Panthers. Only 1, as we just saw.
Yeah, and that's something I mentioned earlier in the game. It's the grass infield. It messes with Moeller, and they're known for it. They practice on turf. They play on turf. They're on turf probably 9 times out of 10, except when you face Elder.
Waddell. Will it get down? It will not, but 1 run will score. Andriaco from third. So Roger Waddell does the job well. A little bit of life in the bats of the Panthers.
Yep.
Now batting, number 12, Bradley Kenner.
Yeah, a little bit of a spark now. Camera just got to blow into the flame a little bit.
Bradley Camera up to bat. And misses outside 1-0. Cameron walked in his last at bat. He was the one that broke the 1-2-3 streak. Pulls back the bunt. 2-0. To account the pitch. Nice breaking ball. 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed. With the count started at 2-0. Now it's 2-2. 2 outs. Two. Down low, full.
Cameron just has to find a way on base. Walk advances the runner into scoring position, and then you got the top of the lineup coming back up. Easy 2-out rally that could be attested to.
Got to get past camera though. Full. Swung on for strike 3. So the Panthers showed some life, but not as much as you want. 7-1, the score. Welcome back at Jack Adams Stadium. Crusaders back up to bat with a 6-run cushion. Pitch from Rel. Finds the zone 0-1. Reggie Watson had the homer. The last one. Breaking ball. Swung on and fouled. Late on it. Pitch. Swung on, fouled. Still late.
I just walked up.
Watson's having a great game. 2 for 2 on the day.
Including a home run. 0-2. Turn on the center. Chumley makes a nice play. They did call that. Yes, I'm going to say that they were going to call that an out. Yes. And they do.
Maybe if the grass was a little bit longer.
One finds the zone. Strike one. The pitch. Swung on. Takes a heavy hop. And Jiraco subbing in at second. Makes the play. Quickly with 2 outs.
Rel has been dialed in since he's been on the bump for the Panthers. And we've seen it all year. He comes in and shuts it down, no matter what momentum the team has behind him. And it goes to show Moeller, one of the best teams in Ohio, and Rel comes in and just stops all source of life.
Kuzo 2 for 3 on the day. Misses outside. He's got 2 singles and then is on his first at bat. Flew out to right. One out count with 2 outs. Pitch from Rel. Nice pitch, finds the zone, 1-1.
It's a great pitch, great frame by Carson Smith there. Umpire didn't bite at it, but still great job. Great job.
That one, Waddell, beautiful backhand, but brings him off the bag. Would not get mad at that one though. That was a great play, and a tough play to make at that.
I've always said that Roger Waddell is the best defensive infielder I have ever seen. And honestly, that includes almost all levels. Of course, not the MLB, of course. I don't watch nearly as much college baseball as I do.
I don't know. He might be
But
might be better than Ellie right now.
Yeah, but he makes some fantastic plays, and he does so there. Sliding backhand just doesn't get there in time.
Oh, 1 count. That one crushed to center. Chumley keeps it in front of him. Runners on first and second, and the hitting party continues.
Of course, it's when I sing my praises to Rel. Things start to unfold. That's the announcer's jinx on me.
Hey, that's 2 on the season. I think next one you're kicked out of the booth.
Hey, you jinx a no-hitter. I don't hear you complaining.
That was a reverse jinx, and you know it. We're not biased, but we're kind of biased.
Under the table.
The pitch. Swung on and fouled. 0-1. Pitch will miss outside. 1-1, 2 outs. Going inside. At third. No. They say he missed the tag. There was a diving catch that almost turned into a perfect tag, but they say he missed it.
Yeah, what really hurt Smith there is Rel missed inside, setting up outside. That caused him to have to reach out, and then he had to make sort of behind the back throw as his back was turned to third base.
That one's sent and fouled.
And that caused him for his arm to be late as he was swinging back around to throw towards his target, and brought Rosenacker off the bag. What could have been, should have been, would have been out ended up turning into 2 men in scoring position. Luckily, there's 2 outs for these Panthers.
2-2, looking to get out of the inning. Breaking ball, he hung it, not where he wanted it to be. Right center, it will drop. And both runners will score. Akuzo and Glosner.
That hit almost looked like a wedge right outside the green. Barely swinging, but just got it out there. Really just trying to make contact, and it found the barrel. Rel was just applying the power with the pitch, and he just sends it in the outfield.
The pitch rolls over. Foul ball called. One count. Mayberry on first. The pitch. Now he gets himself into a pickle. Waddell will chase him down. Back over to first. And he's got him out for the third. Great job from Carson Smith to snipe him out at first. But damage still done in that inning. Gives up 2 runs. 9-1 the score. Mason Chumley leads it off for the Outer Panthers here in the bottom of the 6th. Takes it for strike 1. And swung on and foul. Eric's checking on his car.
Yeah, I am. I parked a little bit closer today. Because Moeller doesn't take a bus, so each individual player has a car, and so the parking lot was kind of filled.
That one Chumley hustling down to first, but still not in time. Good throw over to first for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, Chumley knows that the Panthers are in crunch time now, and they only have 5 outs to play with. Just lost one there.
Now batting, number 21, Dylan Moeller.
The pitch, that's down low. The 1-0. Finds the zone 1-1. Pitch sent straight up in the air. It's gone in an elevator. Straight to short. Watson tracks it down.
Gotta love the 42 reference there.
Now batting, number 11, Jack Rosenacker.
Jack Rosenacker looking to avoid going 1-2-3 after having a pretty solid inning compared to the rest of them for the last one. Oh, 1. This is 1-1. It's a good pitch, though. Also a good take.
And McDowell's been right around the strike zone all day.
1-2. Yeah, we haven't really talked about the outing for McDowell too much. He's had an incredible outing.
He has, and this reminds me of Zion Theopolis against Elder. Starting since his sophomore year, I believe. Maybe even his freshman year, Theopolis. Seems like whenever Elder faced Moeller, it was always Zion on the bump. Now McDowell's really showing that same dominance against the Panthers.
You gotta wonder, the home game win against Moeller, Matt Podotowski was on the mound. Crazy twos, the pitch. Works his way to a full count. Full count. The payoff pitch. Turned on and through. Jack Rosenacker.
Just beyond the diving mopping. He almost got to it, too. Checking his arm. He's all scratched up from the dirt. It's a great turn on by Rosenacker.
Wonder if he rides a scooter.
Now batting, number 20, Carson Smith.
Yeah, for anybody wondering what Troy's talking about, we're going to make fun of him real quick.
Oh, man.
He fell off his scooter. fell off his scooter, now he's all cut up. Looks like he got mauled out in the parking lot.
Fresh out. Let me get a little backstory. 0-1. Yeah, I fell off that and got Band-Aids all over me. But I'm here for you, ENN. I'm here for you. Most people would take the day off. Not this guy.
So brave.
Me too.
I walk into school, I'm like, Troy, you look like you fell off a motorcycle. And he's like, oh, you're not far off. Like, how fast are you going? He's like, fast enough. I'm like, gosh.
You too. Whew, just off the plate. 1-2. Nice breaking ball. Misses inside though.
Nearly almost got Swiss. Seems like there's some more action up in the bullpen for Elder. I can't quite tell who it is from this angle. Seems like there's also somebody warming up for Moeller.
That one turned on to left center. But a nice catch out in left. Didn't think it was gone, but I thought it was at least a gapper in left center. But no, a great play as we head to the top of the 7th. Welcome back to Jack Adams Stadium. Crusaders back at the bat here on the top of the 7th. Safe to say, I don't know if they need any insurance. They got 8 runs of it.
I'm kind of a little surprised that Coach Thompson's bringing in Moeller.
Breaking ball finds the 0-2.
We also got word that Charlie Schroeder is going to be warming up in the bullpen for Elder.
Misses outside. And thank you, Kellen Cox, for the nice shout out. Kellen's been a nice camera operator up with us.
Got us food.
That one topped third. Rosenacker fires, makes it out at first. First out of the top of the 7th.
Now batting, number 44, Camden Wilson.
You know, for how vast the score is, the game really has been going by pretty fast. There's only been a few innings that really got out of hand. The rest have been 1-2-3s.
That one swung on right field, way over the head of Ryan Smith, and a one hop to the wall. He'll round second, heads for third, and he'll be upstanding.
Absolutely launches that off of Dylan Woolenweber.
Number 2, Kate
What a way to get you started and a stand-up triple, and he just mashed that out to right field. I was about to say, Troy, you're going to get 2 home run calls there.
If he had a little more under it, if he had a little more under it, I think he might have had a shot.
Definitely had the power, that's for sure.
Fresh count, a runner on third, only 1 out. Beautiful pitch from Moeller, finds his own. Pitch finds his own, 0-2. The 0-2. Rolls over. Waddell stares him down at third. Makes the throw to first. Great job from Roger Waddell.
Yeah, he played that perfectly, and he had a long stare over there at third base, and that's exactly what they're taught to do. Freeze the runner. Don't let him even get off the bag. Make sure he's not going to go, and then he fired over for the force out.
Now you find yourself in a little bit of a better situation. The sac fly is out of play. Pitch misses inside. Breaking ball. Finds zone. 1-1. If we saw that last pitch a couple innings ago, we probably would have leaned into it. That one gets past him, a wild pitch. And will score a run, making it 10-1.
Yep, that just about tops it off. Just not great baseball displayed here at the Pack.
Will Weber misses out, finds the zone actually, 2-2. Yeah, 4-error outing for the field for the Elder Panthers. Not by much, full count. Found that one off, stays alive, full count. That one turned on, finds a hole. And the inning continues.
Moeller at this point is just sticking it down Elder's throat.
Now batting, number 4, Gunnar Volnicki.
Two outs, runner on first, fresh count, breaking ball. We'll find the zone 0-1. The pitch. That's going to be trouble in no man's land. Runner from first will round second, head for third. He's upstanding.
Yeah, after Wollweber threw it away.
The pitch. Ooh, close to hitting him, Ponitowski. 1-0, runners on the corners. That one almost hit the bat. And he will walk from third. Totally intentional.
I don't think that's intentional, I think.
Wait, what happened?
He threw it over his head, and Ponitowski's now stepping out and giving some words over to Wollweber.
Oh, I did not see that. I just was focusing on the walking.
That is wild. You're leading over a team by 10 runs, and you're doing something like that. Fans are now chirping at him.
Might be a preview to the faculty basketball game tomorrow. Might be some weasel chants.
Yeah.
Umpire
Now
calls time and talking to the bench.
Yeah, he's warning Coach Thompson about some of the fans chirping towards Ponitowski and the umpire.
Thompson comes out and says, "Stop it. No, not doing that. We're not going to stoop down to that level." That one got him swinging. He wanted that one.
Never
Full
seen
count.
a louder cheer off of a strike.
Full count, 2 outs. If he gets struck out, this place will erupt. The pitch. This is high for a walk. And
With
he
the
pimps
bat
it.
flip. That is absurd. Bat flip, throws his equipment in the air. That is just a classless act for Matt Ponitowski. That is classless, completely and utterly.
Pretty much sums it up.
Now batting, number 34, Connor Cuso.
Yeah, fans up here at the Panther Athletic Complex just trying to control their emotions after something like that.
That one turned on to left field. And a diving play, but can't make the catch. 1 run will score. Rounding third. 2 runs will score. A stand-up double.
Just didn't read it right out there and left. Took a bad route to the ball and finds itself hitting the grass. Just a nightmare of a game for the Panthers.
Pitch inside. 1-0. That one sent left center field. Chumley tracking it down and finally get out of the inning. That's probably one of the longest innings of the game. So the score 13-1, heading to the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back, Jack Adams Stadium. The Crusaders are 3 outs away. Becoming GCL champs once again. 34 times in the program's history. Would be 5 in a row if they can pull it off.
Sophomore pitcher Rudy Glaufelti is on the bump for the Crusaders. This is going to be his 4th ever inning pitched on the varsity level. He has an ERA of a 6.3 and a whip of 2.1. 4 strikeouts on the year. Anytime a sophomore is playing on varsity, it is very impressive, and this is a time for him to prove his colors.
I want to find the zone on the 3-0 count, 3-1. Pitch. Found the zone, 3-2, he's battling. The 3-2 in the dirt for the walk.
Now batting, number 9, Brady Andriaco.
Brady Andriaco comes up to bat for the Panthers.
Andriaco has had 10 at-bats of the year. He's batting .500, 4 RBIs, and all those RBIs came from the Tennessee trip.
That one's in the dirt, and Schroeder will advance. And he'll take a look. But throws back to second. Heads up play from Glauser.
Honestly, if you're taking note there, you would have known that Glauser would probably have thrown it to second. Maybe get a little bit farther off the bag. That way you can go ahead and steal third. Well, not steal, but, go ahead and advance, because the same thing happened to Carson Smith earlier in the season. He tried to backpick somebody at second base. He just took a bigger step, made sure he threw it to second, and then he just took off for third base. So Schroeder maybe could have done that there. Be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass.
Now one misses. Two 0 count. To Andriacco, the pitch. Finds it. That one looked a little high, but 2-1. That one's down low. Hitters count 3-1. That one's in the dirt. Ball 4. Runners on first and second. Andriacco on first. Schroeder on second. Kyle Bean steps up to bat. Have a quick mound visit. We'll take a quick break live on EH Sports. Kyle Bean up to bat. Runners on first and second. Misses outside, throws back out into second. It was a good throw, it's a bit too high. Schroeder's back in time.
Seems like Lotfeldy is struggling out there on the mound. Just got those jitters in this GCL competition.
That one will not. I thought it was a little bit longer than when it came off the bat, but falls back at right in Ridley's hands at second. For the first out on the bottom of the 7th. Pitch. Raj fouls it off, turned on it. 0-1. Pitch misses outside. Yeah, Gladfelty is kind of losing his command. Didn't have the best of starts to his outing. The pitch, breaking ball, misses high and outside.
Sometimes you have outings like this. You just don't feel any of your pitches. And you try to go with the curveball, it's missing. You go with the fastball, and you just can't locate. And sometimes you do have outings like that, and it's very hard to compete when you just don't have your best stuff and you just can't control.
Pitch swung on, missed on the outside by Waddell. 2-2. Time called by the umpire, I believe, or was it Waddell?
Might have been Waddell. Very late time. Just really just trying to disrupt the rhythm.
Kind of interesting that they gave him that.
Yeah.
2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. And the Crusaders are 1 out away from the GCL.
Now batting, number 18, Justin Meza.
Justin Mazza, the young sophomore at the bat. Pitch finds the zone, 0-1.
Mass is batting .320 through 25 at-bats.
Pitch watches it go by, 0-2. The pitch for the GCL. Got him looking for strike 3. And the Moeller Crusaders go 5 in a row for the 35th time in program history. The Moeller Crusaders are your GCL champions.
Great win by Moeller. And topping off a 5-year winning streak for the GCL.
It was just a dominant statement win. They win the series overall in the season with 2 dominant victories. They win the series 2-1. And the Panthers have a lot of games left to go. So do the Crusaders. They win the GCL pretty early on. And they have a great season behind them and are looking good on the stuff coming in front of them. But that's all I got here from the Panther Athletic Complex here at Jack Adams Stadium. The Moeller Crusaders, GCL champs, won once again. Thank you for joining us here on EH Sports. I've been Troy Parker alongside Eric Mason. Thanks to everybody back in the studio as well as Kellen Cox up here in the press box. Have a good night.